Testing 1 2 1 2.
Your mornings are about to get a whole lot messier.
Stop calling me that, you heifer. Can we say that on air?
You guys are wild.
Wake your ass up.
With VONT, CHAP, and JUSTIS. This is Morning Commute.
Wake me up.
I mean, we did it so nice, we got to do it twice. We back, baby.
Yes, sir.
What's up, y'all? Good
Double
morning.
it down.
Episode 2
Number 2, baby. Number
of the
2.
Morning Commute podcast.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, Pete. Congratulations, fellas. We didn't get canceled after that first episode.
We made it this far.
We made
Let's see how long it takes for us to get canceled. My name is VONT League. Thanks for listening to the Morning Commute podcast. On this pod with me, I get to chop it up every single week with my brother, Justin Chapman, a.k.a. Chappie.
What's up, y'all? Hope y'all feeling nice. Hope y'all enjoy episode 1. We back. Was waiting for the notification, see if we got canceled. But we made it here. Thank God.
That's right. And my brother, Justice Greg. What's good, man?
What's popping, y'all? Episode 2. I don't know if y'all knew this. I say this with all my pods, but because I have a lot of them. But
right.
They said 90% of podcasts don't make it past 10 episodes.
That's
I've heard
crazy.
that.
Yeah, so this one definitely is. I'm saying it now. It's definitely gonna make it way past that. But beyond episode 2, baby, how y'all feeling?
I wonder if, well, I'm feeling good. Thank you for asking. I wonder what the cap for this pod is going to be. Not cap, but like when we did this show before a podcast as a college radio show. And I think we made it to like 114 or like 115 episodes.
I think it's 116, 115.
We're gonna surpass that.
No, but I just, we always thought we were going to stop, especially Justice, you and I. There were so many times where we were like, damn, this show either is going to get canceled or we're going to quit. So like, I wonder what's going to happen first. Are we going to quit this show or are we going to get canceled?
I think cancel's going to come first of anything.
Yeah, probably.
So, yeah, thank you for listening. We appreciate you coming back. If this is your first episode, welcome. This is your second episode, or you're an old school Morning Commute listener, welcome back. I do want to say this off rip. So many people really enjoyed last week seeing us back because, like I said, we used to do this show as a radio show.
Yes, sir.
And so, again, if this is your first time listening or you've been listening since 2020, we appreciate you. Follow us on Instagram at Morning Commute Pod. People really fuck with the clips, which I was so glad about too.
Love that.
So,
man, I remember walking to when we did it at 8 a.m. in the morning, walking to the radio station early in the morning, and I was like, damn, I used to be tired as hell, man.
fuck you. Because Justice and I used to do that shit at 6 a.m.
Y'all were crazy.
And
for 3 hours.
I was a commuter.
Yeah, y'all were crazy.
Oh, yeah, like we definitely knew the struggle. But I will say bear with us because, yeah, this used to be a radio show. And even though I do podcasts, Vaughn, you used to do a podcast. Why am I blanking on the name of your podcast, bro?
Stay woke.
Stay woke. Yeah, I enjoy Stay Woke too.
Said you and you only.
Hey man, look, I know the feeling, bro. Trust me. But this obviously it's gonna take some getting used to, you know, doing our pod format. So thank y'all. Appreciate y'all for all the feedback. But yeah, bro, how y'all feeling on this beautiful Monday morning?
I'm chilling, bro. This week, it was first week of classes, actually. So I was excited for that. But I was sick as fuck, man. Just sick. And this is how you know I'm a nerd.
I can hear it in your voice a little bit.
Yeah, it's getting over. It's getting over. Maybe give it a day or two. But yeah, I was sick as fuck during the middle of the week. But I'm a nerd, so I had to go to class because I'm like, damn, I'm paying this much money. I finna go to class. I don't care.
You're doing your second year of your master's at NYU, right?
Yes, sir. About to get it over with May 2025.
And what's your major?
Music business, baby.
Oh shit.
That's what's up. That's right. You could tell it's syllabus week because he was sick and he still pulled up. Mid-October, it's gonna be a different tune. He's gonna be like, yeah, I ain't leaving this bed.
Yeah, nah, but the crazy thing is I'm that person. Like I have to be in class. Like I can't miss a day. I'm just, again, I'm a nerd. But also I feel like my parents, it's the trauma. Because I couldn't miss a day of school when I was in middle school. I had one of them parents that if you were sick, you better be dying.
Put some ice on it.
Yeah, exactly. Put some ice on it, head down the street.
If you're really sick, they'll send you home.
They'll send me home, but it's whether somebody gonna pick me up. That's the real question.
That's a fact.
But yeah, I'm feeling better. feeling really well because I'm about to go see Nicki Minaj tonight, my first rap concert. So I'll let you know the details after that happens if I make it out.
It's so interesting because Nikki's doing like 2 legs of this tour, and I thought that it wasn't selling because I remember like our radio station KDWB here in Minnesota, which I don't know how big of barbs there are in Minnesota, but I think they were pushing tickets out to us because I think they were not selling, so they were trying to get us to sell to give away more tickets.
But it could have been your area though, because like
that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Are there a lot of like barbs in Minnesota?
I feel like barbs are crazy.
I know that firsthand.
Listen, Justice, you can attest, can't you, sir?
Look, bro, I'm gonna watch what I say on here. You know what I mean? Because me and the bars, we have history, man. So
man,
I'm gonna take it back. Shout out Juicebox TV. That was my first YouTube channel. I made a video called 3 Reasons Why Nicki Minaj is trash. And
see, you did it to yourself.
Bro,
you did that to yourself.
I was being honest, but the barbs got at me, bro. Not only were they cooking me in the YouTube comments, they found my social media, bro. They sent me death threats on Twitter.
This was a real thing, bro.
Twitter sent me death threats, bro.
That's how they be.
Bro, one of them, like one fan page, they found like an old tweet from like 2010 of me saying I love Nicki Minaj. First of all, 2010, I love Nicki Minaj. It wasn't for her music. It was not the reason why I love Nicki Minaj when I was 11 years old, but I just thought that was funny. But yeah, real death threats. They crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
They crazy.
See?
So
it's your third most viewed video on Juicebox TV.
Yeah, that makes sense. What's the second? Probably Drake, right?
Drake is number 2, and number 1 is K-pop. Why all these are trash? This was a series he did. Probably your smartest series ever, by the way.
I don't know. I might have to bring it back.
I'm not gonna lie, you was calling for all the drama to come your way.
Yeah, well, they call me a villain for a reason, bro.
Well, yeah, you're right.
I will say the barbs are crazy though, so be careful tonight. Are you a barb, or is it more so like you supporting your girl?
My girlfriend's a barb, and I'm
tonight
by association.
Tonight you are a barb, bro. Do not even like. They better not catch you like why you ain't nodding your head? Nod your head. Dance.
Bro, low-key, that's how I felt at I went to Beyonce last year, and that was my first concert I went to. And I'm like, damn, like, you know, Beyonce got the Beehive and shit like that, but like people dressed up, decked down, they know the words. I'm like, low-key, like I got mad anxiety. So I'm like, damn, like I don't know what to do with myself. But I don't know. Have y'all been to a rap concert before? Like, give me some tips, bro.
No.
I have. Oh, you never been to a rap concert?
No, bro. This is my first rap concert.
Wow, both of you? Wow.
No, bro. I almost went to Doja Cat last year. That's considered rap, right?
Yeah.
I almost went, but I was still working. I had tickets, but I was still working the night show at the time, so I didn't get to go.
Yeah. Usually, one thing about rap concerts, especially with like they're indoors, basically just a giant hot box. Now, I don't know about Nicki Minaj, you know, because I feel like most of their fans are female, might be like that. So prepare. But yeah, rap concerts cool, bro. Especially when like rappers, especially when they take like attention to detail in their sets, like the set design. Like I saw the best shows I probably seen was Kendrick Lamar on the Big Steppers tour. He had a lot of crazy visuals, and then Tyler the Creator. I saw him twice. He takes a lot of like attention to detail in his sets and stuff too.
I definitely see some clips from Tyler, and I can give it to him. He does put the effort in. Also, I've watched videos of rap concerts, and like I can definitely tell you the ones I don't like. I'm talking about the ones that it's just mad people on the stage smoking blunts and they just singing along to the track. Like I feel like what did I just pay my money for?
Some of them I admit are trash. Like if they're just like like even I feel like she'll probably bring like some sort of energy, and definitely. I feel like her fans are definitely gonna bring some sort of energy too. So I'm sure it'll be solid. Does she have any like openers?
I'm not sure, but it's New York, so she's from New York, so it's about to be going crazy.
She might bring some people out too. You never know.
Probably, but I'm excited, bro. I'm excited.
Well, we appreciate y'all coming back. Chap, we hope you make it back from the concert without getting attacked.
Text me.
You also you're a very short little man, so
yes, and that's why my anxiety is crazy high.
How tall are you? How short are you?
5'4".
Yeah, bro. Sorry.
Don't worry, my love is very tall, very
Bro,
large.
we back to making you wake up with a little bit of righteousness, a little bit of ratchetness, and just making your mornings a little bit messier. We are Morning Commute. Let's get into the Black Twitter report.
From the latest rap beefs to the hottest debates, and even the messiest celebrity scandals in between, it's the Black Twitter Report on Morning Commute.
Well, y'all, unfortunately, we have to start off the Black Twitter Report with some unfortunate news. It was reported that Rich Homie Quan has passed away at the age of 34. First of all, rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. He hasn't really he was more so known for his music back in like the 2010s, like the late 2010s. I know he most known for being on Lifestyle with Young Thug and like their relationship. But he has a lot of hits, Type of Way, Flex, Walkthrough. You guys have definitely heard a Rich Homie Quan song for sure.
Definitely.
And this is just a sad case. 34, definitely gone too young. And this sucks because, like I said, he got famous for coming up with Young Thug, and they had like kind of like a falling out. And like just last week, Rich Homie Quan, he was doing an interview and he was saying like how much he would like love to squash the beef with Young Thug. And obviously Young Thug is locked up right now, and now Rich Homie Quan passed, so that's never going to be able to happen, unfortunately. So definitely sad when we lose rappers this young of age.
33, bro.
Yeah,
bro. It's so sad, bro. Rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan, bro.
Also, this
Definitely.
happened. We had already recorded our first episode, but RIP to Fat Man Scoop as well, bro. That was
Man,
tragic.
It's a lot of people going, but this is just a reminder. Like, we not here forever. Like, time is ticking. Every day we wake up is a day closer to death. And not to be so pessimistic about it, but you got beef with somebody, squash that shit, man. You only got a matter of time.
Yeah,
bro. I try that, but I got like a roster of people that got beef with me.
You got a rap sheet.
Yeah, I was gonna say the three of us, mostly probably me and Vont, are known to be very petty, right? Definitely, probably Vont's probably the most petty, I'd say.
What?
100%.
But
Me?
but I would say some things is not worth holding the grudge over. And I know I think a big thing about the generation is like people who like keep that same energy. Like if you ain't talking to me, I ain't talking to you. I'm definitely one of those people. So some things it's not worth holding the grudge over, because now we see this two people who came up together. Now they'll never be able to squash that because Thug is locked up and now Rich Homie Quan is gone. So
yeah, not to get deep, and I said this to you guys, was deleting messages out of my phone earlier just because I have so much shit in my phone, so many screenshots of just like content or receipts, just because I'm a petty dude. But I was just going through messages of people that I don't talk to anymore, which kind of sucks. Some of them were like, damn, like I wish I still had this relationship. Damn, like I wish I still talked to this person. So
it's kind of weird, like, because that's natural in life, right? But I feel like in the older generations, like with our parents, right? I'm sure our parents have friends that they used to be cool with, talk to every day, and then sometimes it just fades away, and then like you end up seeing them at the store randomly 20 years later. And that just happens. But now with this generation, you stop talking to somebody, but you might still follow them. So like you'll see their stories and be like, damn, bro, I used to talk to this person every single day, and now it's just like it's just another profile. You know what I mean?
Strangers, bro. Strangers.
Crazy, definitely crazy.
To piggyback on that, and like we won't stick on this too long because I know we got some other stuff. But my parents that sat me down one day was like, I had a lot of friends during high school and stuff like that, and I was just I'm an extrovert, so I'm a socialite person. I love to go out, and he's like, a lot of these people that you're talking to, or like you consider friends, acquaintances, whatever, they're probably not going to be there when you're 30 or 40. And it's like it's okay, it's just life. Things happen, people move away, people start families. We start a family, that's a whole nother obligation.
Yeah,
you definitely don't start seeing people like me and Vont was just talking before we started, and like obviously Vont went to Minnesota and left us here. Me and you, Justice.
You bringing that up again?
Yes. Left us here, but of course I'm proud of Vont, but obviously like you're doing your own thing. So I can only be proud of you and stuff like that. But I know some people that get real tight about that and stuff, but let it go, man. Life is too short.
I mean, I guess maybe being the one that left, try to value those relationships, even you two, as much as possible. You two are truly, like, aside from this show, just people that and again, I don't want to get sappy with y'all. Truly just dudes I just enjoy having in my life. Justice, I've been boys with you for 5 years, dog. Like, you and I have done so much content and life together. Me and you used to go get Spanish food at El Camino just randomly after class.
Shout out Camino.
And just go random places and just do dumb shit. And it's just like, and then Chap, like, me and you been like, ever since I met you, Chap, me and you just like clicked immediately. And me and you just met like randomly too. Like, it was out of nowhere. And me and Justice met because we were in a room full of people and we were the only two people of color in the room. So I try to make sure that I keep talking to people and keep those connections, because even though we on the other side of the world, like, y'all still the homies.
Definitely.
But you know, Vaughn, I'm sure once you left, you had to weed out the losers. You know what I mean? Like, you definitely had a list of people where it's like, yeah, I don't mind if I don't talk to you ever again.
Talking to you, Johan. It's like, nah.
Oh, wow.
Johan, shout out Johan. Johan's my boy. Johan still produces a supervillain show for you?
Yes, he does. Shout out to my guy Johan.
Super producer Johan.
Absolutely.
Where RP, Richard McQuan, and everyone that we've lost this year, you know, rest in peace, and to their families, peace and love and comfort.
Yeah. Now we're gonna turn the page and go somewhere crazy.
It's a
hard turn in the Black Twitter report.
Emphasis on hard.
Emphasis on hard. Katy Perry was on the Call Her Daddy podcast. If you have not listened to that podcast, it's so great. Go listen to it, by the way. It's on the iHeartRadio app. And she felt the need to make a comment about her man. I don't know if they're married. I think they're married, Orlando Bloom. And the clip has gone viral, and I feel like we must discuss. Here's the clip.
One of my love languages is acts of service. So it's like, if I come downstairs and the kitchen is clean and you've done it all and you've done all the dishes and you've closed all the pantry doors, you better be ready to get your socked. I mean, like, literally, that is my love language. I don't need a red Ferrari. I can buy a red Ferrari. Just do the dishes.
I'm obsessed.
I will suck your It's not easy. Sorry. Don't you know?
It's facts.
It's facts. And even when we went on like a couples retreat, they're like, which guy has more sex? The guy that drives the Ferrari, the red Ferrari, or the guy that helps out with his wife every night in the kitchen? In the kitchen was the answer. In the kitchen.
Bling blow kapow. In a wow. Now, I don't know what possessed her to just like, because she was very passionate about this topic.
Definitely.
Like, gosh.
Hey,
But
man.
so everybody on social media has just been talking about it, because then Chap and I are cuffed up. Chap, you got your beautiful queen Yanni, my beautiful queen Alyssa, who's probably mad I'm yelling. She's napping in the next room. We're husbands. Chap, you're in like a dorm, but like, you do husband things. Alyssa and I live together, so I also do the cooking. I also cook and clean and shit. So there's people taking sides like, no, that's not the case. Women aren't like this. I wish we had like a female representative that we could bring on the show to give their side of this.
Somebody's happened. DM us. Let us know your thoughts about this.
Let us know if men doing the dishes makes you want
to turn on
that thing.
If a man turning on the dishwasher makes you turned on.
Yep. Yeah. Look, Katy Perry might be watching this, so I want to let Katy Perry know, first of all, that I'm great at washing the dishes.
Oh yeah.
Man, do I know how to wash a dish? All right. That's first of all. Second of all, she seemed very you could tell that she was being dead ass. Like, she was really passionate about that fucking dishwashing, bro. Like, she was going in for real. But yeah, I definitely don't think this is the case for all marriages. One, because I feel like women will see this and be like, you know, that's what you're supposed to do. Finally, you wash the dishes. And also, even if all women are like this, I promise you, there's gonna be times where men still don't feel like washing dishes, because that's something people don't want to do. No one wants to wash the dishes. No one, like,
Wait,
look.
Cap, you raising your hand?
Yeah, I like washing dishes.
Chat, you like washing dishes, or do you like having a clean kitchen?
I like having a clean kitchen.
That's what it is.
Oh,
You just have to wash the dishes.
But I don't
not-
mind doing it myself. You know
that's
what
not
I'm
what I
saying?
thought you was
Like,
gonna ask him. I thought you was gonna say, I thought you was gonna say, do you like washing dishes? Do you like having your dick sucked?
I mean,
I mean, it's a plus. It's a
right. You know,
plus.
I
It's a
guess I'll
bonus.
let you suck my dick. If you must.
Look, honestly, bro, that'd be fire if that was like a cheat code. It's like, yo, babe, my wrist hurt, bro. I was just washing the dishes, man.
she finna take to the hospital. So, let's get this shit fixed.
You ever seen that? It's an old ass Tyler Perry play where Ella is like, Bam is like, you gotta cook and clean and wash everything, smile and grin and hand your man the pen. Bruh, if this was the key to everything, I'm not saying I wash or cook anything more than my girl Alyssa, but I know damn well I do it more than the average man. I know damn well I do. So matter of fact, I'm gonna go wake her up. Bye, guys. Like, nah, it'd be crazy. BRB.
We just hear the fucking water go off. Hey, look. Here's
Baby, I'm washing dishes.
my
You see a pot fly.
Here's my thing, though, right? If washing dishes equals getting your dick sucked, right? There got to be levels to this. So, like, what if I clean out the gutters? What
You got a
She gonna
threesome
let
on
you-
you.
She gonna let you clean out her gutters.
I'm saying, like, Chap said threesome. Threesome got to be like if I like mow the lawn. If I mow front and back,
She'll let you mow her front and back.
yeah, exactly, bro. Like,
Wait, but suck your dick aside. Suck your dick aside. I like this combo because it just shows you like the value system for certain people. Like she said, she doesn't want a red Ferrari. She wants just for you to clean.
But that's
You know what I'm
different because it's Katy Perry. She said
true.
she has a red. She
but
can get a red Ferrari.
Just take out the red Ferrari. Just look at it as luxury things or just regular shit. And I had this conversation with my girl, and I was like, sometimes women do not, or just partners in general, do not appreciate another partner when they do the little things, like just
That's
washing
true.
dishes, putting some gas in the car. But I'm loving that she's appreciating the little things here. Yes, sucking dick is a bonus. We gonna give that.
You brought up a good point, Chap, because one, I'm sure she deals with like extremely wealthy men.
Definitely.
But two, you'd be surprised how many people don't know how to do things themselves. Because I used to talk to this girl, and she was like impressed when I told her that I do my own laundry. And like she thought that was a crazy thing that I did my own laundry. I'm just like, what type of niggas do you like? Like there's dudes out here who don't know how to do like, so yeah, maybe
or make a bed.
Yeah, like making the bed.
Bro,
that's at least
bed always made. Bed always made. I'm sorry. That's
I'm
a
not gonna
must.
lie. I'm staring at my messy ass bed right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, my bed.
Get to it.
Yeah.
Well, so while we're on the topic of things in people's mouths and podcasts, I don't even want to spend 2 seconds on this. Y'all know the Haktua girl?
Oh God.
I've been saying this ever since she became a thing. She is just I've been arguing with Dave on the morning show because he thinks that she is going to be something.
Bro, why?
Why?
She's not.
I think she is.
She don't got nothing else to her. At
I
least
hate
that
the
we know
generations,
as far
man.
of as hot and she doesn't have anything else to her as that's not Haktua. That's it. And that was just by happenstance.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Because I've seen her on a lot of podcasts lately, and
why?
I look. I don't know as far as the reasons why. I'm not sure, but I know a lot of people are upset. But she kind of funny, bro. Like she has like a cool personality, and that's why I think she's going to last. Right now, here's my thing. Right, I know a lot of people are upset, because she's famous. The reason why she's famous. I'm upset because when people ask her like, "Oh, what are you doing? Like, are you going to do an OnlyFans?" She's like, "No. Why would I do that?" What do you mean? Why would you do that? You got famous over talking about sucking. You know what? So like, don't like shrug at the idea of an OnlyFans. That's what you're supposed to do. You talked about the hot tour. We want to see. We don't want to see the podcast. We don't care what you got to say.
She said you got to spit on that thing. Now we want to see you spit on that thing.
That's the only content we really care about, to be honest. Because like,
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like I don't think there's any other substance to her. Maybe there is. I don't know her. I don't even know her name. We know her as the hot
Really,
tour
yeah.
girl. But I don't think there's any other substance to her other than that. She did another interview and she tried to do another hot tour. She was like, it might be good for your soul, but it's not good for the whole or something. And then whoever was interviewing her laughed at it. And then in the video, the clip, you can hear her like, yeah. Like, she's like, damn, did I do it again? She's like, yeah. And now she has a podcast, which the only good thing I will say about the podcast is the name is fire. It's called Talk to Her, which is such a fire name.
She cooked with that. She did.
But who is she going to have on this podcast? Who is going to be a guest on the Talk to Her podcast?
Can we just admit that this generation just makes anybody famous, bro?
Yes.
I hate that.
Yes, and as a content creator, it's discouraging sometimes. It is.
Mm-hmm.
It is. I think she's gonna be around, bro. I do. I have that feeling that she's gonna be around for a minute. Her podcast will most likely be about nothing, but she's signed to Jake Paul's new like podcast company or whatever. So she's gonna have like valid guests on there. So we'll see how it lasts as long as I personally think she messed up. She should have went straight to OnlyFans, bro. Like, you talk about the hot tour, we need to see the hot tour. You know what I mean? We don't care. We don't care about the podcast, bro. You know, we do not care. Sorry.
We don't.
You about to be our first guest. Watch.
Yo, you want hot tour on the morning commute?
Dave from the morning show put out an offer, and this was 100% real. He offered to pay her a week's salary to come sit in on our morning show. And the video went viral. So many people were coming crazy, like, oh, like, this is probably more than your actual employees get paid, and there's no substance. You want the same shit I'm saying. There's no substance to her. Why would you want her on the morning show? I think she'd be a great guest. I don't even want to say great guest, because again, I don't know what the fuck we'd sit here and talk to her about for an hour. But like, you know, just why and what's next for you, if anything? Why are you still trying? There's been so many other things that have happened since Hawk Tour, and she's trying to stay relevant.
But that's what I'm saying. I've seen her on different podcasts, and I don't know if she's going to be a good podcast host or a good podcaster, but she's a decent like conversationalist. Like, she has decent conversation. So she at least has that. Like, she doesn't seem like, you know, like an airhead or anything like that. Like, she seemed like she could hold like a decent conversation. So she has that going for her at least. But, you know, we'll see. People keep saying your 15 minutes are up. It looked like she getting a good 30 minutes. You know what I mean? So we'll see how long she can take it.
For sure.
We'll see how long she can take it.
But can we just move to something a little more relevant, please?
Please.
I'm sorry. We can go on this conversation about
Hawk Tour. Thanks for doing the dishes, Hawk Tour.
We just make anybody famous. But I don't know if y'all been watching Netflix recently. I've been catching up this week, but there's just been a drop from Lee Daniels, and I'm talking about Black Twitter is going crazy on it right now. The memes, the quotes, everything. If anybody hasn't heard of it, if y'all haven't heard of it, it's called The Deliverance.
Yeah.
Mad people in there: Omar Epps, Monique, Andra Day, who's amazing actress and singer. But I think, in my opinion, it gets a good 8 out of 10. It's a horror movie, and it is a big spoiler for the people that are listening. So if you did not watch it, do not listen to this part and come back to it. But it's a big horror movie that's about an exorcism and shit like that. But it's the first exorcism movie by a Black director that I know of. Don't quote me. But it's the first horror movie with an exorcism by a Black director with Black actresses and actors.
It had the dude from Stranger Things in it too, Caleb McLaughlin.
Yes, and I think it was dope. But did y'all watch it yet?
Yeah, bro. I didn't get it. Maybe horror is not my genre. Some things are, but there was just so much shit that I felt like was happening just to happen. Like, I kind of didn't understand the story, like the plot line of like, oh, the husband or the dad was away. I didn't understand the whole scene. Spoiler again. The whole scene of like the basement when it was like two of the girl I didn't understand.
Wait, you didn't get that part? I feel like that was kind of self-explanatory.
I feel like just a lot of shit just happened to happen. I kind of don't even get what the hell Monique was in there for. Like, I think it was just because her and Lee Daniels needed to chalk some shit up, and Lee Daniels was just like, "Here's a role." But like, she played I saw her as like the cover of it on Netflix, and I was like, Monique could have not been in this movie because she was just a social worker, and the movie would have carried on.
I think VONT wasn't watching the movie for real. I think he was watching the dishes. It was just on. He has a one-track mind, guys.
Hot tour, trying to get some hot tour.
But no, honestly, I think you probably just don't like watching the horror movies.
Word.
I personally love horror movies, and this was like it was a pretty basic plot line. There's like basically there's a demon in the basement, right? And that's why it kind of targeted the young kid first, and that's why like he was in the basement like banging his head, and then they all started acting weird. As far as the pops, I think that was just kind of like a side plot. I think that kind of just added to the pops is away at war, and that's why the mom is kind of struggling to raise 3 kids.
But I don't think she was struggling. She said 3 houses in the past year. That house she lived in was pretty nice.
That was I wouldn't say it was nice, but it was big.
Yeah, so I was like 3 houses in the past year, but what?
She might not be struggling money wise, but she might be just struggling in general. Because
she's an alcoholic.
Yeah, she's an alcoholic, and it seemed like her mom was too.
Yeah, the mom. There's a whole backstory of that. I don't know if y'all missed that, but I think her mom was like basically a hooker, but not a hooker, or like she just had like men over type shit, and that's just like was crazy.
Same thing with Omar Epps. When Omar Epps was just flirting with her,
that was so unnecessary.
I thought it was another just like, why the hell is this happening?
Yeah, that wasn't needed, bro. That was.
And he showed up at the birthday party or whatever.
That wasn't needed. That wasn't needed at all. I would agree. But yeah, I thought this was pretty decent. I thought I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10. I thought some of the dialogue was like real weird. Like sometimes like they would just pause and be like, "Fuck you," and I'm just like, "Oh, okay." Like it didn't seem like some of it did not seem natural, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
but I thought the plot was pretty decent. Great cast. I was not expecting that. Monique, McLaughlin, like I definitely was not expecting that. I will say this. I love Jesus, y'all. Satan was the funniest character in this movie,
bro.
Because when Satan took over the mom's body, and
the older mom, the white mom,
the grandma's body, and was like, I can smell your nappy pussy from over there. Like, bro. And then also, like when she took over the mother's body, and it was like the mom and then like the demon who was like herself, she was like, nobody loves you. Not your nigga that left you, not your kids. I'm just like, damn, Satan going in right now. Damn. But I thought it was solid though. I thought it was solid, especially for like a straight to Netflix movie.
Where
see this like going to theaters.
I just want to, if we can just give our appreciation to Glenn Close. That was the white lady in there, but she's like, first of all, a brilliant just mogul in Hollywood, because she's been in so much shit. But I thought it just surprised me that she was in a role like that. But I think she fucking killed it. But I do agree. Some stuff was a little bit off. Omar Epps definitely could have just not been in a movie. I feel like that was mad cringe. I really hate the fact that like we do have black actors, but they had to have a backstory that's so like very negative. Like, oh, she had to be raped by like a man, and her mother had to be a hooker, and she had to be an alcoholic type shit. She had 3 kids. She's single mom. You know what I'm saying? Like just the typical stereotype of like a black mother. So that's the only part I didn't like. But I feel like the other stuff was good, low key for like a black director doing an Exorcist movie. I think it was pretty planned out well and shot well as well. So kudos to Lee Daniels, man.
6.5 out of 10 for me. I just feel like, again, great all-star cast, but some shit just wasn't needed. Whether it was people, I think the movie could have been fine without Monique. Would have been fine without not Lee Daniels, Omar Epps. And it was just something random shit that was just kind of like happening just to happen.
Yeah,
like even the daughter character, like the black chick, she reminded me of Keke Palmer and Akilah and the Bee, honestly.
Ooh,
like
okay.
how she didn't get as possessed as the brothers, and then when they were all possessed, like toward the end of the movie, but they were in different places. I was confused as to like what was the brothers seemed 10 times more possessed than the daughter, and I don't know.
Well,
Again, maybe I was just confused.
the brother was the one that was like the one that was being possessed.
I'm talking about the
like,
middle
totally.
brother.
Oh, the middle brother. Yeah, I didn't get what was that.
Because,
yeah. Cause I guess the demon, like, kind of how I took it was once like it kind of got attached to the entire family.
Yeah,
that's why they were all like feeling in different areas. But also, if you want to look at it in a deeper way, how I kind of looked at it as like when the mother at the end, she had to face her own demons. And sometimes as a mother, when you got your own demons, if you don't face it head on, it affects your children. You know what I mean? So if you want to look at it in a deeper way like that.
And that was one more thing, and this will be the last thing I say on this. The person that was trying to cast out the demon, what bothered me was she knew what happened to the last family. And so she tried to go back and cast the demon out again. If you couldn't help this last family, what the hell makes you think you're gonna be able to help this same demon with this family? And she got her ass whooped. Like, what are we doing?
She should have pulled up the first day they moved and be like, yo, you need to pick another house.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, low key, like her watching from across the street was kind of weird. That shit.
You taking pictures for what the pictures gonna do? What are the pictures gonna help you figure out?
That didn't help. And then when the mom went upstairs and left her downstairs to try to cast out the demon, and the demon started whooping her ass, like float her up in the air and then drop. I was like, you tried this with the last family, and the mom murdered everybody. Like, what do we like? So 6.5 out of 10 for me.
But to Justice's point, definitely gotta face our own demons. Some of us, we're our own worst enemy, and we gotta face that to move on. But again, dope movie. I think it was all right.
It was scary though.
I think if you read up on it, you could do that later. But I know Lee Daniels commented of like how him and Netflix had like a creative differences in the movie, so that's why it was an exorcism movie. Because at first he wanted to focus on like the backstory and everything that was going on with the mother, but Netflix just wanted obviously content that's going to be entertaining. So I think at the end of the day, they did what they did. It was a great movie, great shot.
Might have been better as a series, maybe then.
Low key, yeah.
Into like the backstory and stuff. Maybe like a little 4-parter.
Definitely.
Hey, thanks for listening. By the way, you can follow us on Instagram at Morning Commute Pod, or our personals at VONT Leak at _Injustice. That's INJUSTIS, or at Justin CHAP. That's Justin with a Y.
Yeah, because I got to be different, of course.
Yep,
which is fun. Your brother's name is Jordan. Does your mom spell his name with a Y?
Nah, it's just Jordan, like regular Jordan.
So you just different. You special.
I'm just different, yeah. And then like my parents have like the most like generic names ever, Kim and Rodney.
Oh yeah, my pop's name Rodney too. That's crazy.
Yeah,
yeah, me too. No. Okay. I wanted to have a dad named Rodney.
You thought you did so. Come on now.
Shut up, bitch. Yo, let's get into a little segment. If you used to listen to Old School Morning Commute, if not, this will be fun. It's called Pick Your Poison. Pick Your Poison is like an extreme version of Would You Rather. We're going to give you 2 options, and you must choose ye this day on which one you'd rather do. We'll probably post this up on our Instagram too, so we'd love for you to go vote. Fellas, pick your poison.
I'm ready. We haven't done this in a long time.
Poop a softball or pee a marble. I'm gonna say it again for the people in the back. Poop a softball or pee a marble.
Okay, so like an actual softball, right? Not like a softball sized piece of shit. An actual softball.
Correct.
I'm gonna take the softball, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Softball is like a dodgeball, right?
Nah. Softball's like
smaller.
This
Small.
big.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'd rather take that because, like, I'm not gonna lie, I be taking some mean shit sometimes. Like, it be mean, TMI, but it be some mean shit. Like, after you have some Taco Bell type shit, brah, like, mean.
Cheesy gordita crunch.
You gotta stay away from that Taco Bell, bro. You gotta stay away from it, bro.
And that synthetic ass ground beef, like
eating Taco Bell sober is crazy.
But nothing should be coming out of your little I'm gonna call it a manhood hole. That shit is it shouldn't be nothing big coming out of that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm with Chat. I'm going with the softball. The marble, bruh. Nah, bro. Nah, I'm not messing with that shit going. That shit go. I feel like that's gonna hurt worse. I feel like it's gonna hurt worse than the softball, bro.
I don't know, bro. Because the first thing that I thought of when I worked at IHOP like hella years ago, this dude told me he had, for whatever reason, he told me he had herpagona chlamydia.
Well, what?
I don't know. He had something, and so the some STD, and so he had to get a shot in his, you know
His
what?
ass. Oh,
No,
okay.
in his, you know what? And
Yeah.
it skeeved me out. That's the first thing I thought of. But I still feel like I would have rather do that than get something come out of my ass that extreme.
But you gotta think about it, Vaughn. Your ass, and this is very graphic, so I apologize. But your ass is meant to like contract. You know what I'm saying? Like it's meant to push and it's built for that. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying?
women give babies, or women give birth to babies.
Yeah, but we're not women, all right? We're
But I'm just saying,
Our
women go
holes
through
don't
10
open
times
like that.
more.
Nah, yeah. I think that just there's more give. There's more give. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's not your ass isn't meant to push out a softball, but like it has, like, it can if need be. It's gonna hurt,
Right.
but the
Take your
marble,
time.
like anybody
about-
who's like past like kidney stones,
Yeah.
you pass them, and they supposedly they hurt
Yeah.
badly. So
I don't know. I'd rather pee a marble just because I'm doing this for all women that have ever given birth or had their period or had any type or got a pap smear.
God
I
bless
know
you.
this is or
That's
I know
all
this
I'm
is only
saying.
a fraction of that, but because you have to go through all that, women, I'm
God
doing this for
bless.
you. I'm gonna
God
pee a
bless.
marble rather than poop a softball.
well,
God
Vaughn,
bless.
congratulations, you're a feminist. Me and Kat, we're going with the softball. Why? Because women play softball. Okay, that's why.
Not trying to spin it.
That's why. All right, I'm a feminist too.
And
Yeah.
old men play with marbles.
Right.
Yep.
All right, pick your poison. I'm gonna repeat it one more time. Poop a softball or pee a marble. God damn.
We gotta throw a poll up for this one because I gotta know what other people gotta say.
Yeah, I want to know.
All right, we'll post that up. Well, hey, a long time ago, Chap, this is long before you joined Morning Commute back when we did it in college. We used to do this segment on the show. It was one of my favorite segments of the week called Keep It 100. And it was where
Ooh.
my brother, Justice, who calls himself the local supervillain,
Yes, sir.
because he's so evil and triggers the barbs by saying Nicki Minaj is trash.
Yeah.
He gives his hot take as an opinion on something. He keeps it 100. Well, we decided to run it back for the Morning Commute podcast. So right
Okay.
now, it is time for my brother Justice to keep it 100.
Yes, sir. It's time for Keep It 100. And I know this was one of Von's favorite segments. The reason why it wasn't one of mine, because rarely does something come up that I'm really passionate to keep it 100 about, but something came to my desk that I had to. And today I want to talk about Lake Lanier. Okay.
Ooh,
For those not familiar with Lake Lanier, it's a lake located in the northern part of Georgia. And the weird thing about Lake Lanier is people keep dying there in mysterious ways. There were 13 deaths in 2023 alone. And last week, it was reported that 46-year-old, I don't want to get the name wrong, Hassani Kamau Weidmond passed away after swimming from shore back to his boat. They said that he went underwater and did not resurface. So first of all, rest in peace to him, right? And now a lot of conspiracy nuts think that the reason for all these deaths comes from the history of Lake Lanier. Under the lake lies an old town called Oscarville. Oscarville was a thriving Black community during the Reconstruction era of the late 1800s. And it was a really successful Black community. It was a farming community, a lot of carpenters, blacksmiths, bricklayers. And so, yeah, widely successful community. Now, fast forward to 1912, a series of violent crimes and racially motivated riots were committed that basically drove most of the Black residents away from Oscarville.
Am I surprised?
Yeah. Mobs, night riders, they were setting fire to various buildings, threw fire bombs into the churches, drove them out. right? And in the 1950s, what remained of Oscarville was flooded to create Lake Lanier. And many of the community structures weren't removed. So that included unmarked graves, rooftops, home foundations, and cemeteries. So a lot of people think that because of this, it's haunted. And even in 2017, a longtime diver of Lake Lanier, Buck Buchanan, reported to CNN that sometimes when he was in the lake, he could feel body parts. Like he could feel like arms and legs that like kind of wouldn't come up. I know.
Oh, hell
crazy,
no.
right? Now, I know some people don't believe in conspiracy theories, right? And I'm not saying you have to believe this one. What I'm saying is stop going to Lake Lanier. Okay. If you don't believe that the ancestors of Oscarville, you know, are pulling people down from the lake or like Lake Lanier is haunted, then don't believe it. Like that's fine. But people dying is not a conspiracy. It keeps happening over and over. Last year, somebody went to go take a swim in Lake Lanier and they got electrocuted in the lake.
What?
Like these things don't have like this. That's not normal stuff. There's so many deaths at Lake Lanier that last year they stopped using divers for underwater rescues and started using robots.
So wait,
rescue divers.
I got a question because I'm a fellow conspiracy theorist. But if they think a town is like under this Lake Lanier thing, why they just don't send a robot down there with a camera to like scope out the environment down there? You know what I'm saying?
Because let's say you send that and it confirms that there's like basically a, you know, that the conspiracy is true. What's that gonna look like for Georgia? You know what I mean? That's bad publicity.
Yeah,
Shit.
but I mean, they spending money on putting people in a. Remember that submarine thing last year? People went to go see the remains of the Titanic, and then it imploded. They could spend money on that shit, and that was like hella years ago that the Titanic. Like I don't know why you thought there'd be remnants down there, and they still went.
They probably still are, to be honest.
Yeah, it probably still is, but. Bro, it just baffles me that people keep going to Lake Lanier, bro. Like, it's not. This is not somewhere where you bring your entire family to have a good time. Like, would you go to Six Flags if you found out that 13 niggas died in El Toro? No.
There will still be people that will go. I promise you.
That's my point. That's the problem. Like, you sound crazy. Like, would you book an Airbnb at the Bermuda Triangle? No. Would you go on Expedia and look up flights to hell? No.
You know what?
It's Lake Lanier, bro.
I think about this all the time. Again, I'm a fellow conspiracy theorist, and I'd be like, damn, would I be ever brave enough to go to these weird ass places? Like, I don't know if you ever heard of Cecil Hotel in LA, like stuff like that. Like, would I be like ever brave enough to just go and be that person? Like, people do YouTubes and shit on this, like just go to abandoned places, haunted
Adventure
houses,
Park,
yeah, but
or Action Park, sorry,
yeah, but you know, people that are our color really don't do that much, you know. And this is no disrespect to our lighter counterparts, but that's their thing. It's not our thing. We run. We see somebody run, we run with them. All right, we don't go.
That's usually, but black people be going here too.
Yeah,
and
that's what I was gonna say.
You got it.
Why?
You got it.
Why? Like why go?
Jay, have you seen the? I don't know if this is. I think it's a movie about Lake Lanier.
No, there's a movie.
It just came out last year. It's literally called Lanier. I'm reading the plot line. It says Jeff Stevenson, his wife and daughter head off to a fun weekend getaway at Lake Lanier to celebrate his daughter's birthday. The vacation turns into a workcation for Jeff to solve a drowning case when he decides to go undercover. As they work together, Jeff denies Daniel's theories that Lake Lanier is haunted, not to mention the history, obviously everything in Oscarville. And then it just goes into like, it's a thriller movie, obviously, but like the fact that this is just last year proves that this shit is still happening and relevant.
It's a big thing. I don't know. Have either of y'all watched like Atlanta in full?
Nah,
that's the Childish Gambino joint.
Yeah, first of all, please do. It's amazing. But
I've heard
basically there's like plot lines, and I believe it's the third season where it all comes back to a lake, right? And like where people end up dying, and that's essentially Lake Lanier. But yeah, bro, stop going there, bro. Like, I don't know why people keep dying, bro. Like, it's like that part is not the conspiracy. People die every single year. It's crazy, weird deaths. Like, I believe it was like in 2011, I saw Usher's ex-wife, her son drowned in Lake Lanier. And like, and like since then, she's been pushing to get it like drained. Which I
do that?
Yeah,
Yeah, you could definitely do that.
I didn't know
they
that.
should. They should, bro. But I don't know why they won't. But
I don't know, man. Anything with like, you know, spiritual haunted places, just leave it alone. To be honest, just let them rest. Let them do what they gotta do. Just it's be the people that want to stir up the shit and then throw the shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Leave it alone. It's fine. It's crazy because there's a lot of things in America that we're on like land that's sacred, and like they're kind of just getting back it's low key. Like, I don't know if y'all ever peeped when we were going to school in New Jersey. Whenever they had like a big program, they do this acknowledgement thing in the beginning of the program, and they have to acknowledge like the Native Americans, the Lenape people, that like this is their land. I'm telling you, them niggas found out something, and something is getting back at us. We gotta start acknowledging the shit and let it know we don't want no trouble. We on the land, but we don't want no trouble.
Real shit. Like I don't know if I personally believe that like the lake is haunted, but it is sure as hell a crazy coincidence, bro.
I'm reading. It says since its construction in 1956, there have been an estimated 700 deaths at Lake Lanier, and more than 200 of them have happened in the past 30 years.
Wow.
Ancestors not happy. Ancestors are not happy, bro.
Damn. So let's go take a swim, guys.
Swim time.
Morning commute. I Lake Lanier.
Can you swim, bro?
I can swim.
I'm alright. I ain't gonna say I can swim.
Do you need floaties, chap? You're like 5 foot.
Nah, don't even do that,
0.
brother. Don't even do that, brother.
Keep coming, bro. They keep coming, bro. Hey, bro, I wouldn't step foot on that beach, bro. I might not even go to Atlanta. That's how much I fear Lake Lanier, bro. Stop going there. I'm like,
so what if I just like drive around it?
Man, you could do that if you want. You could do that if you want. Like, I think it was like in like I was reading up at like 1964. This whole family was driving around Lake Lanier and they crashed into the lake.
That's crazy.
They all died like crazy.
That's crazy. It's not funny, but it's crazy.
There's you guys might know about it in New Jersey, and I didn't find out about it until like I've lived in New Jersey damn near my entire life. I didn't know about Annie's Road.
What's that?
Annie's Road is like this haunted road. What is it? Is it in Clifton?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Patterson area. It's a small road in Passaic County, and it's apparently a little girl was on the road. I don't know, back in the 80s or whatever. And in the 60s, I'm sorry. A couple was driving in Totowa. They got into a huge fight. The man opened the car and threw out the girl.
Oh my God.
Alone, scared and injured, the woman began wandering on the street only to be hit by a truck and like dragged like down the road. And obviously she died. Her dress got tangled in the car. And it's so they call it Annie's Road now because apparently it's so haunted.
That's that's crazy. I never heard of that because Total is close by.
You've never heard of that?
Nah, the only thing I've heard of in Jersey is I know the Gates of Hell, which is in Clifton, which is like the two tunnels that like meet, which is basically like it's basically like goes into the sewer, but like supposedly like secret meetings and like KKK meetings were held in there and like the secret tunnels. Okay. And then like the Jersey Devil I've heard of. That's another Jersey thing.
Aside from the story, keep an eye on the road as there's no cell phone reception in the area. An increased level of paranormal activity in the area has been noted, leading cameras to stop recording or show weird lights on the screen that cannot be seen with a clear eye. And then there used to be reports back in the day of people that could see the ghost of Annie. Alyssa told me about it because Alyssa lived in Passaic County.
That's interesting. See, look, I'm personally not scared of like that type of stuff, right? And like, I like if like I needed to go somewhere, I'm using Annie's Road. If
you're crazy.
If there's traffic on the highway, bro, Annie's gonna have to move for me.
Annie gonna slap the shit out of you.
I'm about to shout at Annie, real shit.
Annie gonna drag your ass down that road,
right?
I don't care, bro. Like Annie can see me. We can throw hands. Lake Lanier, people are actually dying, so I'm good off that. I'm good. If you show me the proof, people dying.
She did die.
She died.
But you're saying nobody after that.
Yeah, like people don't die like once they step foot there. Like if I step foot in Lake Lanier, I might fucking burst into flames, bro. That lake is haunted, bro. For real,
Justice, what if you went to Lake Lanier and then your beard just fell off your face?
Yeah, like I'd be devastated, bro.
Start falling off.
Bro, if my beard fall off, I might just jump in the lake, bro. Ain't no point to keep going, bro.
Yeah. Nah, it's some crazy shit going around. I don't mess with that type of stuff because I'm a big believer in just leaving things as they are. Like shit want peace, give it peace. You know what I'm saying? I hate people that go and bother haunted houses and haunted areas. Like obviously something's going on, so don't bother the peace so it doesn't come out. You know what I'm saying? Like
I focus on haunted houses.
you crazy. Like Ed and Lorraine. Like, I don't know if y'all watched the Conjuring, but they're both dead now, and the artifact is still in their house. That shit is in Connecticut, and it's a museum. People go and see that. I'm good off that.
I feel you.
I'll stay away.
I feel you. But like my only thing is that's two people dead, and that's two people that died. Like Lanier, you talking about 700. You know what I mean? So
there's obviously something there.
Yeah, bro. Like we're getting to like I compare it to the Bermuda Triangle, bro. The Bermuda Triangle got bodies. That's why
I agree.
I respect it, bro. Like never.
Y'all be seeing the planes, like forget about Bermuda,
Crazy.
just the planes in general that just be disappearing.
So crazy,
coming back out of nowhere, like
so crazy.
Shit be having my mind boggling. I'm telling you. Word. So I was looking at some pictures the other day. First of all, it didn't hit me that like it's been like a year and some change since you graduated, VONT. And I'm like, damn, like that's been some time. But I was going back to my photos and I remember like the last episode of Morning Commute, which was like definitely a bittersweet moment. But we both signed the freaking wall at the station. And for those who don't know, there's a wall. Well, used to be a wall at Brave New Radio where everybody used to sign, all the alumni. And it's just like a bittersweet moment for everybody. But don't you know that wall is gone?
Gone.
It's painted over. Everything.
They painted over it?
Painted. There's no VONT leak on that wall anymore. No Justice Greg.
Jesus Christ.
It's crazy, bro. I still got the picture of me signing that wall, bro.
There's a video I have of when CHAP and I did it too.
Word, yeah. Exactly. And I wonder, like, what happened? Like,
there was like 40 years of like signatures on that wall, bro.
That's whack that they painted over it, and it's whack that they didn't like let anybody know.
For a fact, and I know they did have like some alumni event during the summer, and some of me is telling like, damn, like they invited niggas to come like to the place before they do it over. That's just me. That's conspiracy theory.
Well, you should have said that. That should have been included in the email.
That ass. But like,
I'll be honest with you, when I see emails from my college, I immediately think they want a donation.
The Alumni Association needs some money.
That must have went straight to the spam. That's
Bro, I'm looking at the picture. There's like it used to be because our school colors are orange and black and white.
Yeah.
The wall is blue and gray and has triangles on it. Why?
That's so nasty.
I don't know, man. But I just feel like it's kind of just a slap in the face. Especially again, like it's 40 years of people who built that station type shit. And like I just wonder like how petty can you be to like paint over that? Like, come on now.
Yeah, you know damn well he waited till everybody who knew the history left.
And probably over it. Because let's be real, we were the last generation of people that like I don't want to say gave a damn, but I'm gonna say gave a damn.
We were looking forward to signing the wall.
Definitely. I mean, they might have a new wall. It's gonna be new people.
Different, bro. It's different.
Yeah, bro. Like you could have painted any other wall, bro.
I was gonna say how petty do you have to be, but like I'm a petty ass dude. Y'all know this. I said this last episode too. I'm a petty ass dude.
Exactly. So that makes me think like how petty can I be that petty? But I know for sure y'all two could definitely be that petty.
I tell y'all this all the time. If you are somebody that don't wish me a happy birthday, I will remember that mentally. Matter of fact, this morning I texted Johan because I haven't spoke to Johan in a while, and I was like, "How are you, brother?" And then I was like, "Wait a minute, did Johan? I don't remember Johan wishing me a happy birthday." So I had to go back in our messages on iMessage, go back in our messages on Instagram, go back on my birthday comments, and I was like, "Hold on," because if you don't, it takes 2 seconds to say happy birthday to somebody.
It does.
If you can't do that, fuck you. Sorry, but like, you know,
damn, Johan.
I feel him though. I feel him. I really do.
But what's the pettiest thing y'all done? Since y'all some petty people, some petty motherfuckers.
I don't know. I as far as the petty department, I don't know if I can beat VONT. VONT's pretty petty.
Yeah, I do. I say what's on my mind always. I don't sub people. Like I will sub people, but I will also just say whatever I'm thinking to somebody. Like I think the birthday thing is probably the biggest thing I've consistently done that's petty.
VONT be subbing niggas in the group chat. He'd be like, yeah, I was gonna answer, but Johan didn't answer, so I decided not to answer.
Wow.
Like, why would it? Nah, but as far as being petty, bro, I think it all goes to like women, bro. Like
Women
are naturally petty, bro, and I think this is one of the big reasons why I'm single, right? Is because some women, bro, they'll like an entire day to text you. So you wait an entire day. Now I'm gonna wait an entire day. Mm-hmm. Then you're gonna wait 2 days. Now I wait 2 days. Now we're not talking no more. So I'm not the one to double. I'm not gonna double text. I'm not gonna. If you take all day to answer me, I ain't texting you right away. You gonna wait 2 days now, type shit. You know what I mean? Like we're going band for band with the not responding. You know what I mean?
Okay. I can see that. I don't think that's women. I think that's people in general. But sometimes I don't see that as being petty. I feel like that's just like choosing peace. That's just me. I'm choosing peace. Like if I know,
I do it on purpose because I do it because I purposely I want to answer you, but you took a day, so I can't answer you. You have to wait 2 days now.
Okay.
You know?
You double up. See, I'm just as messy because I will remember shit and it's so bad, but I will keep bringing I'm Justice. I'm looking at our group chat with all of our friends, and I don't know what we were talking about. I'm not reading the pretext, but I said Nick didn't come to my graduation. Justice didn't come to my moving away party. Marissa missed my last episode of this TV show we did. Justice snitched on me, and Johan snitched on me, and I'm just like, damn, just bringing all this old stuff back. It's just like, because I don't forget that sometimes I bring it up jokingly to be petty, but sometimes I'm like, bro, no, I didn't forget this shit.
He be dead ass.
Bob, what you got on me? What? I know you got something on me. What?
How petty am I? I found this earlier, chap. I'm gonna Injustice. I'm sending this to you so you can post it on the video. Last episode we kept talking about how me and Chap used to have a bromance, and so I showed pictures, and in each of the 2 pictures I showed, Chap was like, "No, it was one-sided." Justice, does this look one-sided to you?
AI.
It's a picture of me and Chap, and there's maybe an inch of space in between us kissing.
That does not look one-sided.
I was cohorts, drugged, anything you want to put in.
It's me and Chap holding a cake, and we're literally like kissy faces at each other, and there's literally maybe an inch of space in between us.
Yeah, that I have a lot of questions here.
If you look
the other photos that I've shown, I could see how one would think they're one-sided, even though they weren't. This is not Photoshop. This ain't AI.
I have a lot of questions. What made you? Yeah, why is Nick there? What is Nick doing?
Nick wants to get in. Nick looks like he's like, hey, my turn.
He's looking like it. Shouts. Yeah, bro. Look, y'all not beating the allegations. Y'all are not beating the allegations.
I beat him already. I don't know what y'all talking about. I beat him.
Whoa.
I'm out.
Wait,
I'm out. What is that?
This is a video of you just hunched over
that's,
in the fetal position.
That's me being assaulted. See? You see this?
No, it's not. It's a video of you.
Nah, that's hard evidence right there. I'm being assaulted, man.
That's crazy, Chap. He got you.
It's a video of Chap just hunched over in the fetal position.
I was Vont's co-host. I was Vont's co-host for what, 3 years, Vont?
Yeah.
I ain't never been downward dog. Never.
Well, we gonna work on y'all pettiness. We gonna work on that while we get together.
I told you that I don't think I'm as petty of a person because now that I'm in the Midwest, I don't have really like many friends out here. All my friends are like my coworkers, and there's no reason to be petty to coworkers. I need to like make genuine friends. That way I can be an ass to them.
That means it's just calm down right now. Give it some time. It's gonna come back.
It's in hibernation.
Yeah.
I actually think being petty is an essential trait to have, bro. Because it helps. Once you establish that you're being petty, that you're like a petty nigga, people will more likely to be real with you.
It builds character.
Yeah, bro. Like everyone was just real. I wouldn't have to be petty, bro. Like I wouldn't be bringing up that you owe me $50 if you just paid me my $50.
That's true.
Bro. Like cause I'm type nigga be like, yo, those new shoes, that's crazy because you owe me $50. Where that? Like, where is it?
Chap, you haven't given one thing that you've done that's petty.
because I'm not really a petty person. Like I really let shit go all the time. Like
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'll be in situations like arguing with people or like people that don't fuck with me, and I'll be like, damn, what would Chap do in this situation? Because Chap, everybody loves Chap.
like
It's true.
I tell you, it's one situation I could have been petty, but I didn't be petty. And I'm gonna tell you, because I know y'all would have done otherwise in this situation. But I had this job, and like I had a thing with this girl, and basically she was coming back to the job, and they called me and was like, do you want to rehire her? Like, should we bring her back? And I was like, I could say no and just be like, fire her, leave without a job. But the God in me was like, nah, let her have the job. It's all good. But I could have been petty in that point and just been like, let her go. I don't want to be in the same space.
Tell me if this is petty. So, and this is something that Alyssa and I have been arguing over the past week. She'll probably get really pissed I'm telling this story, but whatever. Alyssa gets over shit so quickly. Like, and I'm talking like food, right? So Alyssa will make a whole, let's just name a meal, tacos. She'll make tacos and there'll be a bunch of ground meat or ground beef, and she'll have lettuce and cheese and sour cream, all the sides. She'll eat it the night she makes it, doesn't touch the leftovers in the fridge. And I'm just like, fuck. The next day she'll make another meal. Literally in our refrigerator right now, there's ground beef, there's chicken cutlets from another day, there's potato salad and rice. And I'll be like, hey, there's leftovers in the fridge. I don't want that today. And then it's just us wasting food or whatever. So I told her earlier, before we started potting today, I said, I am not paying for groceries anymore because I am not going to waste food or money. Food is expensive.
Food is expensive.
She thought I was kidding. I said, no. I was like, I'll pay all the electric bill so you don't have to go half. I'm just not paying for groceries that will be wasted. Is that petty?
I don't think so. I think
it's a little petty, but it's reasonable. It's reasonable. Now, I will say this. I am like Alyssa. I also don't like eating leftovers.
You're a wasteful human being.
Hey, man, look. So my thing is make smaller portions, maybe.
Exactly. That's what I'm about to say. Just make sure it's enough.
Yeah, type shit. Because I am the same way, but I don't think that's too petty on your part. Maybe a little petty, but
you know what else I think it is for you, Jay? You don't live on your own. So I don't know how much you do or don't do in your parents' house, but you don't pay for groceries, bro. You don't pay rent or electricity and shit. Me and Alyssa do all that. Okay. So I know how much a pack of chicken is. I made a pack of chicken thighs the other day.
I know you just started watching Everybody Hates Chris. I bet you
feel like Julius.
Like Julius. That's 50 cents worth of chicken right there.
Bro.
And that's a valid point. I'm telling you, I'm getting his mindset every day.
And it's pissing me off because I don't want to sound like cheap, but like shit, things cost money.
Yeah.
Groceries, gas, electric, all that stuff is expensive. And like I made like a pack of, it was like 10 chicken thighs the other day. Alyssa didn't want it when I made it. So I was like, whatever. But then I was like, well, there's so much left over. I did that Tuesday, just yesterday. We're recording this on Saturday. Just yesterday, I finished eating leftovers. Alyssa has had 3 meals since then.
Wow. I mean, again, I think you're valid for saying that. And also you have to understand your partner at the same time to, just know she doesn't like leftovers. But again, I'm glad that you communicated that. Like, there's some real shit going on here. We're wasting hella food. Make your smaller portions, like Justice said. Like, we gotta make something work here.
That because we're partners and I don't want to be petty. But I
don't think it's being petty though. It's not being petty.
At least I wash the dishes.
And then you get your dick sucked. See? It works. It works.
And on that note, let's wrap this up. I think I got like a bowl and a spoon in the sink. All right, episode 2 of Morning Commute is in the books, fellas. Did we do that thing?
Sir, another one complete.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, baby. Hey, thank you so much for listening. We're gonna obviously post clips on Instagram, so if you missed anything or you want to see our beautiful faces along with the pod, you can do one of two things. You can go on Morning Commute Pod on Instagram and follow us, like it up, comment, or you could also watch us on Spotify or on YouTube, Supervillain Studios. You can find all that stuff on our Instagram. And also listen to the show back. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio app, and YouTube, Supervillain Studios. I swear to God, I was about to say gobrave.org. Did you see it? You saw it? I was like,
almost. We're not jacking them no more. They got rid of our signatures.
Word, exactly.
Yeah, bro. Seriously. And I also, when you go on, I think it's Apple Podcasts, if you scroll all the way to the bottom of the episode, you can leave a review, like 5 stars, and say something. We would love for you to do that just to get some feedback on the show. See what y'all are feeling. See which one of us you think is sexier. It's me. I'm the least sexy. That's what it is. That's what I am. And we appreciate you.
Remember, VONT and Justice are petty. So if you leave that 1 out of 5,
Oh yeah,
they will know who we are.
Yeah.
Sure.
You can find me on Instagram at VONTLeak. Please go follow me and listen to me every single morning on the Dave Ryan Show on 101.3 KDWB. Also available on the free iHeartRadio app, baby.
Or you can follow me at Justin Chap, JUSTYNCHAP. I'll just be posting crazy shit sometimes. If you need some music management help, follow my music management page, Just Music Entertainment, JUSMUSICENT.
Yes, sir. And you can follow me on Instagram _injustice. Make sure on all the platforms, make sure you follow us on Morning Commute Pod, whether it's on Spotify, Apple, iHeart, whatever. Follow us and subscribe on YouTube, Supervillain Studios, and check out our other podcasts, the Supervillain Show and the No Look Podcast, and some more content coming soon. And yeah, bro, if you don't like, share, subscribe, bro. I hope you get teleported to Lake Lanier.
Word.
We need to find a way to end these. Like when we did this on the radio, we ended them with like morning motivation, but I feel like we're out of that. I think this whole show should have motivate you to get your ass up, because we're here every single Monday.
Washing dishes
to help. Yes,
get your dicks up. Come on out.
Mm-hmm.
Also, every Thursday, if you want to hear old Morning Commute, hear us toxic on college radio. We upload throwback clips. We call them From the Vault clips. Another one will be up Thursday morning. You can listen to that.
Man.
Same place you're listening to this.
Great clips, man. Great clips. Just some shit is gonna be crazy.
I have to like listen through them, because we have done and said some crazy shit, and other people that we've done this show with have done and said some crazy stuff. So I have to sit and listen, and it's so crazy hearing me and Justice back in 2020 talking about like the first time Offset and Cardi B were supposed to get divorced, or hearing like when the iCarly reboot came out on Disney, when Paramount Plus kind of became a thing, period, or CHAP's first episode. So like if you want to hear any of that old school, or hear me and CHAP talk about what movie we would have on in the movie theater if we were having sex in a movie theater. So
that's a great combo. Great combo right there.
All great stuff.
Word. And if you don't know somebody that's not listening to this pod and don't know anything about it, send it to them. Send them an episode. It's gonna change your life. For better or worse, I don't know. That's up to them. But please do.
I would say for better and worse.
Well, let's pray it's more for worse. I mean, for better.
Right.
For worse is crazy.
Right. Clear throat. I appreciate you for listening. We're back next Monday. Peace.